This is for all the people that I have recently either, well, not always recently because my sister would be involved in these, um but not really my sister at this time. It's not really for my sister, I don't think. Not this one. There are things that have transpired that would yield me to say, hey, if anyone wants to see really what my thoughts are at this time for updates, it's kind of different because people always have. You can comment on my YouTube, and that would be more of a less personal way of, because I mean, how many views are this going to get, And but for the woman that has recently starts with a CH. I mean, like it's like I don't know if it's hard to. I'm not gonna like, and yeah, both of them really. There's two of them. There's two of them. A friend and a recent ex-girlfriend. Like, and it's funny. Um, yeah. Yeah, it's just amusing, I guess, to think of it in all these terms. Yeah, basically, yeah, right now it is not a good time to talk to either one of you, um, because it's a thing where I know it's a time where we have to grow and all that stuff. So it's really screwed up how. Oh man, how it all works out. And oh man, jeez, it's unfortunate how it all had to end up and how we understand the world now. Oh man, this is like, it's screwed up, man. Or woman, whoever, but it's some kind of therapy to project it out there. If like the dude or woman involved at this time runs into this and is like, I don't know, get some kind of clarity off it to help them on their path, I guess, then so be it. It's probably owed to them if they're out there, if you're out, because if you're being out there and you're watching, this video, then however much you want to watch. But regardless, yeah, basically, I know that this part of our life, we have to. That's what we have to do. Is we have to. Yeah, get to the point. We can't talk right now. We can't be interfering in whatever work we're doing on ourselves. And yeah, there are ridiculous temptations that have come to the present that yeah, so be it. Yeah. Anyway, that's about all I have for today's first confessional. So, well, man, I don't know if this is all right. Truly, this will only be a once in a while thing. Like, I can't do it like all the time because I'd be retarded. Sorry, no offense to retarded people. I have actually a mentally handicapped cousin, so. Either way, yeah, what the hell. Yeah, uploading to YouTube. Woohoo. Now this is what's going on here. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I still think you guys are all like crazy. So that's one of the items. Like, we're all freaking crazy, but like, how crazy are we? Is a question. How crazy are we willing to deal with? And I'm not willing to deal with your guys' kind of craziness. I mean, it's overwhelming. It just drains my energy. I'm trying to find a way to re-energize. That's not working out too well. Yeah. But with the Mandala Effect of recent, really studying up on that, I have come to the conclusion that they're really screwing with reality. So, yeah. Like things with the recent dude that was like my best friend. I can't, I feel like I could rectify the situation and be able to talk in a normal way, but knowing the circumstances of what I have had to deal with and he has had to deal with, and the misunderstandings that occurred, basically. Yeah, it all seems very, very pointless and like not really, and it doesn't really seem like a quality thing to. Well, I mean, it's quality. It's yeah, but feel free to skip around the videos because it may take me 25 seconds to get to any point. There'll be some form of weird videos, like it would be really popular, but I tell you what, skips around. You gotta skip it around in order not to be bored. So here we are, and yeah, that shit crazy to a point, but y'all gotta deal with your own things. I gotta deal with my own things before we ever come in contact with each other again, to maybe have like still a strong friendship or whatever it ends up being in the future. But regardless, the potential. I mean, we were all like each other's like rocks at one time. I mean, like with the dude, frickin', we were rocks. I mean, there was nothing that we couldn't trust each other with, but our deepest, darkest thoughts were stuff that were not something that we could always deal with on our vibrational level, and so that's just as that's something. But the future is, I think, I don't know, it struggles to continue to be light, but I'm trying to like find any which way possible to make it that way. But it's very hard for me to stay on that vibration, being that I feel like I'm being hacked, I'm being freaking thrown energies that are not my own, and not in a senseful way, like a pattern, like normal pattern would be of life, but it is. I gotta go get something to eat soon. I got the light blood sugar, or low blood sugar. Yeah. So it could be advisable that even though your friends aren't talking to you, we can all forget each other and never have anything to do with each other again, and like memories will come back, and there were such patterns that we could have comfort over knowing, being around each other, that we would understand, and that we would throw certain things away for kind of like a petty thing, but it's an understandable thing on some vibrational levels, but I guess I didn't see it happening so dramatically like that, but you were clearly looking for something to kind of get out of this in a reason, for it to be so quick. And I mean, even though it was a day, but I mean, that can be a lot of thinking depending on the stress level and the vibrational level. But still, yeah, there was kind of a premeditated thing, and kind of with me too, and um, mainly because I don't know, it was like almost like a. It's not like I meant it to be like a test or anything like that, um, but a testament to like how much faith do you have in it, you know. But at the same time, like if there are certain things that don't make sense to me, then that's just how it is. Like then I call that like a flaw in the system, and then I start to question other things. It gets, you know, to a certain level. Like okay, I can question something of that high frequency or vibrational level, but I can't. Where was I going with that? Skip ahead 20 seconds. At the same time, yeah, vibrational levels. Where was I going with that? And with the other relationship, I mean, this kind of goes universal with both and everyone, like that I probably, like even my sister, I can see there being some overlap in a lot of the things that I'm saying to everyone that of recent, what friendship or anything, and probably even go, I mean, sometimes even friends, but yeah, there are things that I now realize that life could have been a lot freaking, I don't know. It's like I almost, sometimes my actions, I really do feel like it's not, like there's some kind of other being at play or something. And then, of course, even if you could prove that, you'd still be skeptical of the future because of the fact that you were hacked. And if you were hacked once, you can be hacked again. And then, so you're always susceptible to that behavior. But at the same time, you can be aware of the behavior and maybe recognize it. And so that if, you know, in the future that happens, I can possibly, I can, either way, I think I'm not sure where I was going with that. Oh, high energies, high vibrations. Just remember that. Oh man. Like I hope this is all meant to be, and this is how it was meant to be. But like with the Mandala effect and how they have made it so like there's a lot of weird things. Like there's no reason that we shouldn't all be friends, and to some extent, you know. And but the Mandala effect is yeah, that's very important, I think. And I think it's gonna fail, unfortunately. Like whatever they're doing, it's gonna fail, but it's gonna be a really tough road, like when it frickin' falls, and that sucks. The system will fall, like, but to what extent? And I don't know that it's gonna be chaos in the streets, but um, it'll get a little more intense, a little closer to home, I see. But at the same time, the Mandela effect, I mean, if they can change one thing, like the Berenstein Bears or, Luke, I am your father. Like, I don't remember that, but no, I am your father, that just doesn't make sense. But why would all Star Wars people say that? And why would there be posters of it? I'm sure there's posters of it. I'll have to check that out.